Hey firsties, check out these cute frogs. We're actually going to use these to solve some math problems. I wanted to show you that you can use whatever you have in your house as math manipulatives. If you don't have blocks or counters, you can use small toys, you can use cereal pieces. Just ask your adult for some help with it if you can't find anything on your own. So I'm going to move these frogs over. We'll see them again in a minute. And we're going to do the next page in our math workbook. And actually yesterday we did some work with partners of 7. So this is actually the next page that we need to complete. But since you already did partners of 7 in a different activity, we're going to go ahead and skip and go to the back side of that page. So we're on page 18. Looks like that in the corner. Okay, so this is another review of the partners that we talked about a few days ago. When you're adding or taking away one, we talked about when we're adding one, the number is going to get bigger by 1 or increase by 1. It's going to be the next number. So if you look at this number 7 right here, it says 3 plus 1. Well, I'm just adding 1 to this, so it's going to be the next number. So what number comes after 3? So 3, 4. The answer would be 4. Okay, and let's get those frogs out. If this is still tricky to think about and you need to use manipulatives, that's completely fine. So start with 3 frogs. 1, 2, 3. And I'm adding 1 more. There's the 1 more that I'm adding. Count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Another way you can do it is if you don't have math manipulatives and you don't have the counting on by 1 in your head quite yet, you can draw circles, a circle drawing. So draw 3 dots above the 3 plus 1 more and then go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can count on 3, 4. So there's different ways to solve math problems, different strategies as well. Let's try one more together. Okay, let's just do this one underneath, 5 plus 1. So think about the rule. Whenever you're adding 1 to another number, it's just going to be the next number. It's going to increase by 1, get bigger by 1. So when you count, what number comes after 5? 5, 6. 6 is the next number, but let's just check that out with our frogs. So the first number we have is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My 5 frogs. And then I'm adding 1 more. 6. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good. I got the same answer. Now let's check one more way. And you don't have to do all 3 ways when you're solving your problems. Maybe just do one way and then use another way to check it. Okay, so I'm going to draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 more. Go back and count. I could either count on from 5, 5, 6, or I can count them individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, the answer is 6. Now on the top portion, we're adding a 1 to another number because I have these plus signs, which tells me we're adding the numbers together. We're adding the partners to find the total. But down here on the bottom portion of my worksheet, I notice we have subtraction signs, which means we're taking away. So make sure you're watching your signs. When we're taking away 1 or subtracting 1, the other number is going to get smaller or less by 1. It's going to be the number that comes before the number that's being taken away from. Okay, so for example, if I look at number 9, 7 minus 1, I'm starting with 7 and I'm taking away from that 7. I'm taking away 1. So I need to find the difference. So let's try it with our frogs first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7 frogs here, and I'm taking away 1. How many frogs do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good. That works because if I think about it, 6 is the number that comes before 7. Another way you could solve it is by drawing circles, but this time since we're subtracting, we're only going to draw circles for this first number, the original amount. So I'm going to start with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm taking away 1, so I'm going to cross off 1. Let's see how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So one more time, the rule is when you're adding 1 to a number, the new total is going to be the next number that you would say. It's going to increase by 1. When you're subtracting 1 or taking away 1 from another number, the other number is going to get smaller by 1, or it's going to be the number that we would say before if we were counting. Okay, please complete page 18. If you need to use counters, you can find cereal pieces, small toys like we talked about, or you can use circle drawings, or you might just be really good at remembering the rule and being able to solve some of these in your head. Okay, please take a picture and submit it.